When Olivia Newton-John got married at 59, she proved that age is no barrier to finding new love. She may have had a memorable career, but Olivia Newton-John has been less fortunate when it comes to her personal life. Although the actress and singer appeared to have found love on more than one occasion, it didn't work out for her. However, when she tied the knot at 59 years old, she showed that age doesn't have to get in the way of finding the one. Newton-John entered life in England in the city of Cambridge in September 1948. At the age of 5, her father received the position of dean at a university in Australia. So the family packed up and moved to Melbourne, although Newton-John relocated back to the United Kingdom when she was a teenager. From an early age, Newton-John loved performing, and she won a singing contest during her youth. Consequently, she took that evident talent and turned it into a career. In her 20s, the rising star built a name for herself in the music industry and began receiving recognition for her work. She started to have hits in the United States and scooped Record of the Year at the 1974 Grammy Awards. But Newton-John's career really took off in 1978 when she landed the role of a lifetime. The singer gained the role of Sandy alongside John Travolta in the movie musical Grease. This part made her a household name, and the film earned over $395 million at the box office and is considered a classic today. Off the back of the success of Grease, Newton-John attempted to further her acting career with Xanadu in 1980. However, it wasn't as big of a hit as her previous movie. Newton-John later continued her singing career with the track Let's Get Physical. But then she took a step back from the spotlight. Newton-John didn't give up music entirely, but she made a move to focus on her personal life instead of her career. While working on Xanadu, the singer and actress met Matt Lattanzi, a fellow actor. It wasn't long before the pair fell in love, and in December 1984 they made it official by getting married. A little over a year after they tied the knot, Newton-John and Lattanzi welcomed their first child together. The star gave birth to a daughter whom they named Chloe Rose in January 1986. However, several years later, the marriage fell apart, and the couple ended up getting a divorce in 1995. Not long afterward, Newton-John was able to move on from her marriage. In fact, it was only 1 year after her divorce from Lattanzi that she met someone new. The star began a relationship with a cameraman named Patrick McDermott. But there was not be a happy ending. After 9 years together, a tragedy occurred. In 2005, McDermott went on a fishing trip off the coast of California. And in a shocking twist of events, he never returned, leading to speculation that he had become lost at sea. The U.S. Coast Guard conducted an investigation and came to the conclusion that the cameraman had most likely drowned. However, not everyone thinks that McDermott died during that expedition. In fact, private investigators looked into his disappearance and discovered something startling. Philip Klein, who was hired by the television show Dateline to try and find Newton-John's boyfriend in 2009, claimed that he did just that and concluded beyond a reasonable doubt that Mr. McDermott is alive. It had been Newton-John who reported McDermott missing a week after the fishing excursion, when he didn't turn up to a family function. However, none of the other 22 passengers on the boat had seen him fall overboard. It was even claimed that after starting a new life in Mexico, McDermott had settled down with a European woman. Newton-John also weighed in after Dateline claimed to have found McDermott alive. And she admitted that the situation is a heartbreaking one, because she might never know what truly happened to the man she loved. In April 2009, she told the Australian Women's Weekly, "I think there will always be a question mark." Newton-John had chemotherapy to fight the cancer, as well as undergoing surgery to remove breast tissue. This procedure is known as a partial mastectomy. At first, the star was in remission and she spent several years advocating for other cancer survivors. But 25 years later, she revealed that the deadly disease was back. It was in May 2017 that Newton-John was forced to put her plans for a tour around North America on hold. She had discovered that the cancer had not only returned but had also spread and was now in her back. However, Newton-John was determined that she wasn't going to let the disease consume her. Newton-John has since admitted that she is actually battling cancer for a third time. She shared the news in September 2018 and explained that she was using cannabis oil to treat the symptoms and having radiation on a tumor at the bottom of her spine. And while the celebrity admits that it's not always easy to be optimistic, she has a good support system around her. And sitting on the top of a list of that system is Newton-John's second husband, John Easterling. The couple has been married for more than a decade, and it seems that they couldn't be happier. However, the Grease favorite has confessed that she hadn't been expecting to fall for someone so soon after losing McDermott. When McDermott disappeared, Newton-John wasn't especially hopeful about finding love again. But it turned out that she knew Easterling long before things turned romantic between them. Newton-John had actually met the founder of Amazon Herb Company, which is based in Jupiter, Florida, around 15 years earlier because they had a friend in common. A couple of years after McDermott vanished in those mysterious circumstances, Newton-John and Easterling reconnected. The star couldn't predict how things would turn out between them, but everything fell into place. "I dated a little bit, but I wasn't expecting to fall in love with him, and then bam," she told People in 2016. 1 year later, Newton-John and Easterling surprised the world when they announced that they were married. The couple had secretly tied the knot on June 21, 2008, in Cuzco, at the very same spot at which they had fallen for each other the previous year. There, they had a spiritual Incan ceremony. Then Newton-John and Easterling held a second legal wedding 9 days later. This time, they got married on the sand in Jupiter Beach, Florida, again in a private ceremony. It was only when they threw a 4th of July barbecue at the singer's home that they revealed the exciting news to their friends and family. Newton-John explained that she and Easterling wanted to get married away from the spotlight so that the moment was just between them. In fact, they didn't have anyone as a guest at both of their weddings. It wasn't until right before they went to Peru that Newton-John's daughter Chloe found out what was going on. "Much of our lives have been lived out in public, and we wanted to keep our relationship very private," Newton-John told Hello magazine. "It was precious to us, something we wanted to share with each other and enjoy without being chatted about and followed around. It's the reason we kept our 2 ceremonies secret and didn't invite any guests." Newton-John was 59 when she tied the knot, and the marriage showed the world that age isn't a barrier to finding love. And Easterling made his feelings for the star clear. "We didn't need a big song and dance celebration of our union," he said. "For me, every day is a celebration and the rest of our lives will be a honeymoon." At the time, Newton-John professed that she was the happiest woman in the world. And she also revealed that they had secretly become engaged 6 months before they said, "I do." Although it may have seemed like a whirlwind romance, the couple both knew that it was right, and Newton-John couldn't help but express her love for her new husband. "John is an extraordinary and special person, kind, sweet and loving," Newton-John told Hello, shortly after their wedding. "He has a lot of integrity and authenticity, and I feel for him madly and deeply. He's thoughtful and attentive. He's 1 in a million, and I couldn't be more enthralled that he is mine." Newton-John and Easterling have now been married for more than 10 years. And in 2016, the singer and actress revealed that her entrepreneur husband's positive attitude is one of the things she loves most about him. "He's incredibly smart and compassionate," she told People. "He says yes to everything, he says yes to life." Their relationship taught Newton-John that you can find the one at any age. "I'm very lucky I have a wonderful, beautiful husband who is just so loving and fantastic," she added. "I always tell my friends you're never too old to find love. I found the love of my life at 59 going on 60. I'm grateful." And as well as making her realize that she hadn't missed her shot at true love, Easterling has boosted Newton-John's confidence and her spirits. She confessed in 2011 that it had been the best times of her life since their secret weddings. "I am enjoying a wonderful freedom," she explained to Daily Express. Newton-John continued, "I never thought I would be saying this at my age, but I do feel happier and sexier than ever. A lot of good things and bad things have happened during my life, which has been a roller coaster. But there is no better time than now. I live for the day, never think of the future, and the past is gone. So I am always loving and living as if it is my last day." Now Easterling is helping Newton-John through her battle with cancer. Shortly before her 70th birthday in September 2018, she admitted that she sometimes felt scared about what would happen. But the star, who opened the Olivia Newton-John Cancer Wellness Research Centre in Australia, knows that Easterling will always stand by her. Despite everything, Newton-John is counting her blessings, and Easterling is definitely one of them. She told Sunday Night, "I'm a very privileged person and I'm very aware of that." She added, "I live in this beautiful place. I have a wonderful husband." All in all, she felt she couldn't grumble, saying, "I have an incredible career. I have nothing really to complain about." What do you think about Olivia Newton-John got married at 59? Do you think age is no barrier to find new love? Please share your thoughts in the comment box. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more related videos.